BSPN. All right, we are live here at Bolton Gymnasium. It's the start of the basketball season for the boys. Bolton versus Crown Point. Boys modified. This is the modified game. And here we go. Crown Point already on the board. Bolton versus Crown Point, just getting underway. And bear with me, this is my first time live with this setup here in the gym. So it's going to be interesting to see if the light holds up. I'm sure it will. If not, I will upload it later tonight. But so far, so good. This is a modified game as we see a foul. 2-0, Crown Point up first, and a travel called on Skylar Sumner. Bolton with the ball. First game for both the boys, Bolton and Crown Point teams. We got number 1, Ben Wells, and a steal by Crown Point. Marin Rice with the steal. No good on the shot. No shot clocks here in the modified game, so a little bit of time for them to move the ball and try to get the basket. Just underway here in the first period. And a steal by Bolton. That was Alberto Barucas. Jackson over to Ben, and a foul. Looks like a 3-second violation actually on Barucas. Crown Point will have possession. And a steal by Bolton. Jackson French trying to get it over to Ben Wells. And again, it's taken back by Crown Point. Skylar with the steal, hands it over to Andrew. And now Crown Point looking for a shot, misses. Marin Rice with the attempt, no good. And here comes Bolton, but foul on Crown Point. Ben Wells draws the foul. And it'll be a rebound, or inbound, excuse me, under the basket. Still 2-0. Crown Point just underway. The modified game live here on BSPN. Let's trying to see how we do here before they determine future lives. Shot and miss by Bolton, and here comes Crown Point. Steal though from Ben Wells, fighting for it. Couldn't quite get control. Andrew Furry with the attempt to go up to the basket, but a foul on Bolton, it looks like. Carter subbing out. Carter Foreign started. number 23. Here comes Murphy Dumas, number 5. Also in for BW. Here we go. I'm starting the soccer thing again. BW. No! We are just Bolton. Starting lineups is Carson Foreign, number 3. Jackson French, number 2. Alberto Balucas, number 11. Ben Wells, number 1. And we see a shot and a score from Jackson French, tying this game up. Here comes Andrew Faruqi, number 34, and a nice block. And here comes Ben Wells over to Carson. Trying to steal it is Andrew. Fight for the ball. Finding French, takes a shot, no good. That was a 3-point attempt and a pickup for Crown Point. And Rice trying to go through. He gets fouled. Aaron, number 40 for Crown Point. Also, number 44, Skylar Sumner. Number 42, Wyatt Nadeau. And also Wyatt Hughes in, and just subbed out. A couple of new subs now for Crown Point. Includes Jesse Lang, number 35. And a sub for Bolton. That would be Carter Smith, number 20. The Smith twins playing this year. Gonna be hard for me to distinguish them, but I'll try my best. Meanwhile, another foul on Bolton. And here comes an inbound under the basket for Crown Point. And Carson Foreign with the steal. Foreign looking for some help over to Jackson French, back to Foreign. Foreign's gonna shoot it for the 3, no good. Picked up by Crown Point. And Maron Rice. Now Andrew, Crown Point with the ball, crosses midcourt. Just underway here in the first period. Shot and a score for Crown Point. Jesse Lang with 2 points. 4-2, Crown Point. Gonna be loud tonight. As we see French with another 3-point attempt, no good, picked up by Crown Point, and here they come all the way, and a foul. Andrew drawing it upfield, draws the foul. And the foul will be on Carson Foreign. First foul. And Andrew makes the first foul shot. Second foul shot misses. Picked up by Carter. And Bolton now coming through. Foreign looking to make a move. Over French in the corner. French looking to drive it in. Gives it back to Foreign. Now back to French. He takes a shot. No good. And out of bounds off of Black. Bolton ball underneath the basket. Carson looking inbound it right at the last second over the French, and he scores. Jackson French scores, tying this game up. Nope, check that. On point with that foul shot. Still in the lead. And a shot by Crown Point. Andrew misses. Picked up by Skyler, no good. And a rebound for Bolton. Carson. Over to Jackson. Jackson looking to make a move. Balukas to Murphy, back to French, back to Murphy, back to French, but we got a timeout for Crown Point. I'm sorry, not a timeout. 3-second violation once again for BW, so a turnover. Crown Point will get the ball. Substitutions in for Crown Point. Number 33, Chase. In. As well as number 50, Seth. Moss. And another foul. Carter Foreign also back in for Bolton. As we see a foul for Crown Point. Myron Rice makes the first one. Quick sub, Tucker Smith in the game now. As the second foul shot was good. Now Crown Point up by 3, 7-4. With about a minute 30 left in the first period, and a travel on Bolton. Another turnover. And Crown Point will have possession. Tip off of Tucker. Check that. Carter. I told you I'd get them messed up already. And inbound for Crown Point. And a steal. Foreign with the steal. Carson, excuse me. Now there are two sets of twins out there. One is an identical set. The other two, not so much. As we see a steal from Chase. Out of bounds. As if to add to the confusion for me. Another set of twins. This is Carson Foreign, number 3, with the ball. Trying to give it over to Jackson in the corner, but a steal and a nice pass up, blocked by one of the Smiths. Draws the foul, actually. And Crown Point back to the line. Rice to make another 2. It's his 3rd time at the line this period, and we're only at the first. Quick subs for Crown Point. Deegan Gibbs in the game, number 43. As the second foul shot missed. Struggle for control, picked up by Bolton. Carson with the ball, trying to look in, and with the steal. Crown Point once again, layup misses, rebound by Crown Point, and knocks it in. Chase with the score as time is running out here in the first. Shot by Carson, no good. Quick rebound by Crown Point as the buzzer sounds. End of the first. Crown Point up 9-4. All right, so far so good on the live. First time we are live streaming. Well, it's been a little while. So I'm hoping it works out. So far so good. Thank you for tuning in. boy, look who we got, look who we got. Some of the varsity players here, and they will be up next. After this modified game, we will have that game. All right, second period about to get underway. Once again, Crown Point up 9-4. First game of the year for both teams. Should be Bolton's inbounds to start the second, and here we go. French with the inbound. Ben Wells now back in the game. Wide open. Alberto scores. Well, it doesn't look like he scored. They took that basket away. Still 9. Well, actually, I think they got the score messed up. See if they get it fixed. Meanwhile, Bolton with possession now. The foreign twins in, over back to Lucas, and he scores once again. Alberto with a couple of points. There's now Crown Point with the possession. And they travel on Jesse Lang. Turnover. And Bolton will have possession. Ben Wells, who was an animal this year, if you saw the videos for soccer, as we see another score for Alberto, and now Bolton within 1. Bolton scoring early here in the second, coming back with 1 point away from tying it, 2 points from scoring, and a steal, I should say, taking the lead. Let's see if they can get it right here. French with the shot and scores. That's a 3-pointer for Jackson French. And now Bolton out front. And a steal again. Carson with the steal. And that's setting up a play. Ben Wells takes a shot, but lands right into Carson. Misses. Still a fight for control. Another shot by Ben Wells. No good. Bo Lucas picks it up. And it looks like we got a 3-second violation on Bolton. Carter. Now he knows. Quick substitutions in for Crown Point, it looks like. About a minute into the second. Now Andrew looking for help. Getting a quick pass. Trying to go up for a shot. And a foul on Bolton. Foul on Carter, foreign. That's his first foul. Here comes a substitution for Bolton. Tucker back in the game. In for Carter. First foul shot missed. The second one in for Crown Point. And now it's 11-10. Close game. Pass to Ben Wells, looking underneath the basket, takes a little layup in, no good. A rebound by Crown Point. Ben tries to take it, but a jump ball. Another sub in for Crown Point. Number 41, Joey Greenosh in. Now Crown Point with the possession, crossing midcourt, looking to go up the field. And it's Andrew instead out of bounds. And Bolton now will have possession. And the inbounds for Lucas to Wells. Wells, as I was mentioning, was a huge asset for the Bolton Warrensburg soccer program this year. Scored several goals. Started in most every single game. Good athlete. He's an 8th grader too, so look for more for Ben Wells in the years to come for the BW program. Meanwhile, Ben Wells draws the foul, and he's up on the line. And Benny gets the first shot. Extends the lead. And Ben misses the second, picked up by Crown Point. And they travel on Crown Point. Here comes Bolton's ball, right in front of the benches. Jackson French shooting, no good. We got another foul, a double dribble actually, on Andrew Furry, number 34, and another turnover. Bolton will have possession now. French to inbound it to Wells. Alberto, oh, Andrew's stealing it, but trips. Alberto able to recover over to Foreign. Passing now to Wells, looking for Jackson in the corner. Now they're just circling it around the arc, and a nice shot and a goal, score I should say, for Carson French. Excuse me, get my names all messed up. Carson Foreign. Carson Foreign with some points and a steal. Not quite picked up. Ben looking for a steal. Not quite. Again, another shot for Crown Point. No good. Smith keeping it inbounds over to French. Now French driving it in, taking the shot. Let's go. 2 points. I need to get my soccer lingo out of my mind and get over to the basketball lingo. Shot was good. 2 points. Now Bolton extending their lead. 17-10 is the score as we hear a timeout called on Crown Point. First timeout of the game, and Bolton Warrensburg. Excuse me, Bolton. Looking pretty good. Full timeout. Hey, thanks for joining us here on BSPN's live on a Friday night. First game of the season for basketball. I want to try to do, I won't say I want to do all live streams, but I'll try to do whatever I can. And also just kind of testing some things out, making sure some things work. So far, again, so far so good. Bolton out front, 17-10. They've been in control most of this second period. It will be a Crown Point inbounds. And we are back underway. Ben Wells with the steal, and he's got the ball. Looking to pass it over to Foreign. Foreign shoots. I think it might have got tipped there. And somehow Bolton came back with the ball. French with control. Over to Ben Wells, takes a long three, misses. Picked up by Carson, he misses. Over to Murphy, no good. And finally picked up by Crown Point. Now, Crown Point looking to make some shots. Wyatt Hughes with the ball. And Ben's trying to take it out. Instead gets called for a jump ball. And it'll be Bolton's possession. Now Murphy looking to Smith. He takes a little layup, no good. Picked up by Andrew for Crown Point, and here he goes all the way. Takes a shot, no good. Tucker picks it up, and now back to Ben Wells. Now Ben Wells with the ball. Oh, did he travel? Yes, just stepped a little bit over. And another turnover for Bolton. 2 minutes and 9 seconds remaining here in the second. Wyatt Nadeau back in the game for Crown Point. And stealing the ball is Wyatt. Not quite though. Picking back up is Bolton. Now Bolton with possession. Here comes Ben Wells. Going around the circle. Telling Jackson where to go. Now Ben crossing the foul line. Now over to Foreign. Carson. Carson now looking for a move. Jackson, nice catch. Now Jackson looking to take a shot and scores. Nice shot from Jackson French. Jackson French, 8th grader as well. As we see a steal once again for Bolton. Wells over the corner, blocked though, and out of bounds. Skylar Sumner with the big block. Be Bolton's ball under the basket. Quick subs for Crown Point, And a quick shot from Jackson French, and he scores again. 21-10, Bolton doing very well here in the second. And a steal again from Bolton. Ben Wells on the move, slows it down. Instead takes a shot for himself, no good. Rebound by Carson, and Carson scores. Bolton on fire. And Wells on fire. He's all over the place. I told you he was an animal. He's living it up tonight. That's his new nickname, Animal. Wonder where that came from. Oh, he almost stole the ball again. Instead, officials call for a jump ball with 16 seconds left here in the half. And a steal by Murphy. Here comes French. Jackson misses the layup. Oh no, but rebound down by Crown Point. Getting pressured hard by Smith. Time running out. Ball still stuck in the corner. Butler picks it up, but couldn't make a shot. It was Ben, and that's the end of the second. Bolton out front, 23-10. All right, folks, stay tuned. Third period on the way. All right, folks, we're back live. Our halftime here at the boys' modified game. Bolton taking on Crown Point, and Bolton out front, 23-10. Both teams back out on the court, warming up for the second half, which is about to start any minute now. A whole bunch of shots by Jackson French as well as Ben Wells. Throw Alberto in there. And Bolton able to be up by 13 here at the half. Let's see what adjustments both teams have made. And we'll get the third period underway here shortly. So the varsity players, they are coming up next. They just went into their locker room to get changed and get ready for their game coming on up next. We will have that live here on BSPN. Right around 7 o'clock. So you definitely want to tune in for that. That's a great matchup and a rival that's kind of building over the last few years. Bolton and Crown Point varsity coming up next. Meanwhile, we got a modified game to finish with just underway here in the third. And Ben Wells looking to take the shot. Instead gives it to Carter. And Alberto tried to get the layup. Instead gets fouled. And it'll be Bolton ball underneath the basket. Wyatt Nadeau with the foul, his first foul of the game. And scores by Carson. Bolton extending their lead 25-10. So what do you do if you're Bolton? You go for it, you keep going hard. Kind of started out slow in the first, then they really picked it up in the second. As we see Ben Wells, you'd think a lot of those plays from Ben Wells as he's been all over the place. Stealing the balls, able to get the turnovers. As we see a shot right there missed. Now Crown Point with possession. There's a long three and a shot is good. That's Andrew, number 34 for Crown Point. Certainly will help them as they are still trailing. Now Bolton with possession over to Big Carson, or Carter, excuse me. Now to Jackson, to French. I'm sorry, to Ben Wells. Ben Wells trying to go up the middle. And back outside, a big three for Jackson, no good. Picked up though by Carson Foreign. He's gonna take a little jump shot for himself, no good. Ben Wells trying to get that, but picked up by Crown Point. And now Crown Point with possession. Here they come. Nice little pass. Andrew now with the ball, passes it up to Skylar, misses, rebound by Jackson French. French now putting on the brakes, circling the arc. Over to Foreign, back to French. Looking up to Carter, back to Wells. Still setting up a play again, no shot clock for the modifieds. So they got a little time to get their play up and out. Alberto takes a shot, can't quite connect, and Crown Point with now control. Andrew looking to advance. Good defense from Ben Wells. Gets it over to Skylar though. Shot no good, rebound no good. Shot by Marin, no good, and here comes Crown Point still with possession. Rice with control. Over to Andrew. Down the corner, Andrew looking to make a pass, nice pass. Couldn't quite get the shot off. Crown Point having a little trouble finding the basket. As now Bolton finding the ball. They have control. Jackson trying to look to the inside underneath the basket, trying to pick up Alberto, but that one tipped out of bounds by Crown Point and Skyla. It'll be, check that, that was Wyatt with the hand on it, out of bounds, and actually Wyatt gets the rebound right there. So now Crown Point with possession, no real rush. Andrew kind of walking it over and then gets met up by Ben. No backcourt, last touch by Wells. Andrew now putting on the afterburners, instead gets fouled by Carson Foran. So Carson gets another foul. That's his second foul of the game. And we'll have an inbounds right in front of us for Crown Point. Out of bounds off of Carter. Here comes some players for Bolton subbing in. Murphy in the game now, as well as Carter Smith, number 20. Andrew now with possession over to Wyatt, Skylar. Skylar over to Wyatt Hughes. Hughes trying to do the lock pass. A little shot and a foul. Seth Moss tried to get the layup and draws the foul instead. Murphy gets the foul. Big Moose there. Second foul of the game. And now Seth will take 2 foul shots. Misses the first one. Quick subs for Crown Point. Xander Rodriguez now entering the game for Crown Point. First time we're seeing Xander. As Seth makes the second foul shot. And now Bolton with the Jackson. What a 3 attempt, no good. Andrew able to save it from going out of bounds. Meanwhile, Big Moose there is going to get fouled again. That's Murphy's third foul. Murphy's going to sub out. Here comes Tucker in the game. And now Crown Point with possession. Nice little move from Andrew. Tried a little shoot up in there, no good. Out of bounds. And Bolton will have possession. Alberto, hockey player and all, decided to play basketball this year, and that's a good thing. Looks like we got a timeout for Crown Point. Now another timeout. (25-14), Bolton here in the third period. Thanks for watching again. Appreciate everyone. First game of the year for the modifieds. The girls played last night. The girls varsity, that is. They took on Crown Point. That was a good game over in Crown Point. If you missed that game, well, it's on VSPN. The tape delayed version is on. And it was Bolton coming away with the win. So the Bolton girls off to a good start. We'll have the boys varsity coming up after this modified game. And that's going to be expected to be a good game, a dynamite game. That's what I'm hearing. Meanwhile, French with another shot attempt, no good. Picked up by Andrew. Now Andrew looking up, thought about shooting, no good. Passing it over, a nice little pass back. Trying to get underneath the basket, couldn't quite get there. And out of bounds, here comes possession for BW. Oh, Berto looks like he stepped over the line before he passed it. That is a no-no and another turnover. Alberto arguing the call, but officials right on top of that. And now Crown Point will have a possession underneath their basket. Pass over to Andrew, looking for the jump shot. Nice little pick off. And a foul. Marin Rice able to draw the foul. And now he'll go to the line for 2. Foul is on Alberto. Alberto's having some trouble here in the last few minutes. That's Alberto's first foul. Oh, second shot, no good. And now Bolton on the move. Ben Wells trying to get through traffic. Hands it over to Jackson, takes a shot, no good. And here comes Andrew. What a long pass. Seth couldn't quite keep it in bounds, and it'll be a Bolton ball. Looks like we got subs for Bolton. Carson Foreign back in the game. Alberto going to take a little seat. And here comes BW now with possession. Ben Wells. Ooh, be careful of that step there, buddy. Oh, trying to go to Tucker. Able to still keep control. Back to Wells. Over to Foreign. Back to Wells. Over to French. Now they're circling the arc. Up to jump, no good, was Tucker. The rebound was his twin. He takes a shot. Carter, no good. And now Crown Point with possession. Seth trying to put it up. Instead passes it back to Andrew. Takes a big shot, no good. And a rebound by French. Foreign to Smith, to his brother, and he draws the foul. So Carter gets fouled. He's going to go to the line now for 2. And the foul was on Skylar Sumner. It's his second foul. Meanwhile, Carter misses his first foul shot. Subs in for both sides, it looks like. Crown Point switching things up. Wyatt Dayu in the game, number 11. Also, looks like Ryder Rafney, number 32. As Smith misses the second foul shot. Still 25-14. About a minute 20 remaining here in the third. Jesse Lang also back in the game. And a steal for Bolton. Passing it up. Carson over to Wells. Wells trying to lay it up in, but he draws the foul. So Wells will go to the line. And the foul was on number 44, Skylar Sumner. That's his third foul. And Wells makes the first bucket. Here comes some subs for Bolton. Murphy Dumas back in the game. as well as Carter Foreign in for the Smith twins. And here comes Ben's second foul shot and misses. Picked up by Crown Point when crossing over, but gets the foul. So Wells fouls. And it's going to be a shooting foul. So Wells got to come out. That's Ben's third foul of the game. And Xander Rodriguez on the line. Xander misses the first. And Wells coming out. Alberto back in. Xander gonna make his second. Misses. But a rebound by Jesse Lang, no good. Meanwhile, Lucas way open, misses the layup. And Skyler, all kinds of trouble, but his coach helped him out there, called a timeout. 30-second timeout for Crown Point. 47.2 seconds left in the third. Bolton out front, 26-14. So far, so good for Bolton. Crown Point having a little issues trying to find the basket, and possession-wise too, having trouble getting the ball stealed on them. Ben Wells can thank him for that. He's pretty quick out there. And now it's going to be Crown Point's ball underneath Bolton's basket. BW retreating. And here comes Crown Point. Looking to go up the middle. Still Crown Point's possession. And a nice little shot right there from Jesse Lang. Crown Point down by 10. Here comes Bolton. Let's see if they can get a shot in before the end of the third. Carter Foreign looking to get it. Trying to get back to Jackson, but stolen. Nice move by Xander. Misses. Skyler trying to shoot. No good. To the outside. Blocked. Big foul right there. Foreign lost his glasses. Looks like Jesse's going to get the foul. But the period ran out. Time's out. And that's the end of the third. Bolton out front, 26-16. ESPN. All right, here comes the fourth period, the fourth and final. 8 minutes on the clock. Still, Crown Point is in this game. Only down by 10. May seem like a lot, but not really. And you never know what could happen, but if Bolton keeps playing like they've been doing, especially in the second, it should be all right. And there's another steal for Bolton. Ben Wells coming up with the ball. Now Wells looking for Jackson. Jackson back to Ben, but gets pushed, and that's a foul. Xander Rodriguez will get fouled, and that's, I believe, his first foul of the game. And Bolton will inbound it right in front of their bench. Jackson over to Ben. Now, oh, that was Alberto somehow able to get it, but no, taken away. Out of bounds was Crown Point. Wyatt Dayu couldn't quite keep it in bounds, and another turnover for Crown Point, and Bolton will have possession now. Looks like they're slowing it down a little bit, trying to set up a play. Looks like Carter traveled. So Carter, he played varsity football this year, made the varsity team for Lake George, Warrensburg, Bolton Wolverine team, and even had some playing time. He's a ninth grader too. As we see Wells stealing it away, laying it up, draws the foul. He's going to the line. It looks like that was a foul on Xander again. Second foul as Ben Wells makes the first shot. Here comes his second foul shot. And nice shot. Nothing but net, as they say. 28-16 now. See if Crown Point can make some shots. Nice pass from Andrew over to Jesse, but that one out of bounds. Last touch for Bolton. It'll be Crown Point ball. Oh, Andrew got tied up there. Actually, that's a foul. So, ball got, I wouldn't say Carter's legs got in the way. That's Andrew's second foul of the game. Andrew's been, we'll call him one of the top players of the game for Crown Point. As we see a nice little jump shot from Carson, and he makes it. 32-16 now. Bolton well out front. Another foul on Crown Point. And now here comes Bolton. Looks like a travel, and again, turnover, this time for Bolton, and Crown Point will have possession. Quick subs for Crown Point. Mason, Myron Rice back in the game, number 40. Nice little pass up the middle, taking a shot was Wyatt. Dayu, no good. Picked up by Foreign. Ben Wells going to the basket, but you saw the foul. Hard foul right there on Andrew. And that takes Ben back to the line. Oh, Ben makes the first foul shot. Here comes more subs. Carter coming out. And Tucker coming in. Ben's second foul shot. Misses. Picked up by Andrew. Now Andrew all the way. No one stopping him. Looking for a layup. No good. And picked up by Smith. Oh, nice pass from Smith over to Barukas. Barukas scores. (33-16). 5 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the fourth. Nice little move from Andrew. Couldn't quite connect. Picked up by Alberto. And here comes Bolton. Travel on Ben. So another turnover. Crown Point with the ball. Well, folks, we're live tonight here at Bolton. See another foul. This time on Alberto. Well, trying to go live for at least this game. So far, so good. We'll have the varsity game that's coming up around the 7 o'clock hour. We'll go probably live before that. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell. That's when you'll know we go live. We'll see about how many games I'll get to go live this year. It is winter and basketball season. Nice little shot right there for Crown Point. I think that was Jesse Lang. Long shot for Jackson, no good. Picked up by Skyler. And over to over to Andrew. Now Andrew looking for something to help from his teammates. No good. Nice little move over to Carson Foreign, and he makes the layup. Under 4 minutes remaining. Ooh, that's over the line. That's a backcourt. Andrew looks like hit his foot on the dribble. And some frustration setting in for Crown Point. Both Smiths in the game now for Bolton. And then looks like we got another foul on Crown Point. Jackson French drawing it. Well, I should say that was a foul on front. It looks like he went out of bounds is what they're saying. So we'll try again for Crown Point. Oh, but a steal by Jackson. Up to Foreign, but a little too much. And now Jackson. Good game for him. Gonna take a seat. Murphy Dumas coming in to close out this game. And Murphy steals it. Now Murphy dribbling it up. Puts on the brakes over to Tucker, but couldn't quite get it. Oh, Ben Wells draws the foul on Jesse. On Andrew. And I think that's number 4 for Ben. 3 minutes remaining in this game. We will, for those of you that are watching and want to tune into the varsity game, we're going to sign off. As it's just past 6 o'clock. We'll sign off and we'll come back on with a new live right around the 7 o'clock hour. Oh, hard hit right there. Going for the ball is Andrew and Tucker Carter Smith. And Andrew will get the foul. Looks like we got a little confusion on the table there, scorer's table. And I think that's 5 fouls for Andrew. He's going to have to come out of the game. Nope, check that. That's Andrew's 4th foul, but that's 5 team fouls. So now we'll have some foul shots. So Carter now on the line. This is his first. Let's see if he can get the second one in. This is the second. On pass. And a turnover. Bolton now with possession, inbounding it midcourt. Oh, nice steal from, I believe that's Chase, trying for a layup, no good. Takes another shot, no good. A rebound by Skylar Sumner and able to get it in and draws the foul. So Skylar will go to the line. Basket is good. Skylar misses the foul shot. Tucker Smith with the foul as he comes out of the bench. Carter Foreign back in the game. Both foreigns are out there now. Ben Wells now looking to make a move, going around the arc. We got 2 minutes remaining here in this boys modified game. Bolton and Crown Point. Travel for Carter. Now Carter coming out. Jackson French back in the game. And it'll be a inbounds for Crown Point. Nice pass up the middle. No good. Carter with the rebound. Carter Foreign with the rebound over to Wells. Looking for Murphy taking a shot. No good. Oh, Andrew lost the ball. Again, it hit his foot, looks like. And it rolls out of bounds underneath the basket. And it'll be a Bolton possession. So, mistake for Crown Point, having a little trouble. In his first game, wide open is French, and he makes the shot. Axon Jackson with the bucket. 37-20. Bolton extending their lead. And a steal by Moose. Over to the Animal. Puts on the brakes. Animal's going to shoot. No good. Yes, I'm calling Ben Wells the Animal. He was an animal during soccer season. For sure. All over the place, and he's all over the place tonight. Major turnovers, major shots. Ben Wells, outstanding job tonight, as well as the rest of the team. Looks like they're going to come away with the W with under a minute now remaining here in this modifier game. Ball's loose. Picked up by Bolton. Jackson looking over to Carson. Back to Jackson. Jackson going to shoot. It's going to come up short. Oh, to Murphy, though. Murphy knocks it in. And he's popped up. I believe that's Murphy's first points. Now under 20. Crown Point with possession. Don't need to push the issue now for Bolton. But they're still playing hard. They're playing hard right till the last second. Quick little shot by Skyler and scores. And there's the final buzzer. And Bolton coming away with the win. 39-22. Final. And Bolton takes the win. All right, folks, that was the modified boys game. We're going to have the varsity game coming up. We'll sign off, and we'll sign back on right around the top of the hour. So come on back and join us. Once again, the Bolton modified team took the win. Their first game of the season. Looking pretty good. All right, thank you for joining us here. And we will see you at the next one. ESPN.